talk about how to navigate the auction site called Xome. We'll show you different filters you could use and just kind of get the general feel of the different types of auction properties that Xome has to offer that you could purchase to buy, renovate, and resell, or find your next rental property. So first, we'll just start by browse properties right here, auction homes. And this pops up where it's pretty much everything. So we'll go through the filters first. First off, they have 5 selections from asset type. And then here you have different icons that kind of describe what they are, but we primarily target REO bank-owned properties. So I would check off that. Another version are these second chance foreclosure properties. These are part of the CWCOT program. These are also, bank-owned properties. Majority of them are vacant. So you could click them as well. These are short sale properties. They have foreclosure and non-bank owned properties as well. Me and Paul on the virtual investor, we target these 2 types of properties. Now, property types, you can filter out for what you want. You might only want single family residential, so you would just click that. You maybe want everything. You don't have to click anything. Maybe you just want residential and you don't want commercial land. So again, play around with the filters. Next filter is auction status. You obviously want to target active and properties that are on market. So if it's already sold or pending, uncheck that. Next, they have different feature filters here where it's pre-auction, cash only, financing available, properties with no buyer's premium to the auction site, etc. And even more filters here, you could filter on if it's a bank owned, you just want to look at vacants or reported vacants. These usually align with the CWCOT properties. And then there's occupied if you want to look at occupied properties. If you want to look on only maybe 3+ bedroom types of houses, you could filter on that. And then depending on square footage and lot size and year built, maybe you don't want to look at properties built in the 1920s. You just want to look at properties built from 1980 on. So these are different types of filters that you could use. And then once you filter everything that you want, you could actually save this search so you don't have to go back and repeat this process every week as you look for new properties coming on board. So once you filter down a few properties and a few states that you want to look at, this list of 5,000 and change will narrow down a lot. So we could just quickly show an example here. Can't spell Pennsylvania. There we go. So it narrows down to Pennsylvania. And then from there, you could just pick bank owned, second chance, things like that. So if you just do bank owned, there's 19 bank owned at the time of this recording. If you do second chance foreclosure, there's 34. And then from there, you could do more filters if you wanted just to look at, 3+ bedrooms, for instance, this gets you down to 28. So if this is a filter that you would run, you just hit save search and you could save that to your favorites. Another example, going back, way to search things, go back to the homepage here, is through their auction calendar. So you would just register for different events and they have it nicely organized on when properties auctions are going off. So for example, auction number 458, here's that CWCOT auction where they have properties, 87 of them that recently had a reduced opening bid. So the bank maybe had an opening bid of 75K, it might be 60K now. So these are usually properties that aren't new. They've been on the auction cycle a few times. And you click on this, and then this would be all the properties that fit this criteria. Now, these are going to be nationwide in this example, looking at the map. However, that's another way to go through their auction calendar on when to start looking at properties and then bidding on them. That way, it's another way to organize your property list. Hopefully, this walkthrough was helpful. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments section, and me and Paul will answer your question. Thanks, and have a great day.